What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Beach Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. And today, Zombicide. I'm carrying on with stuff. I'm hopefully finishing Lou, which is that one there. And some of the others finishing up. I'm going to be experimenting on some other zombies, some of the brutes, some of the these big bad boys here, or bad girl, as the case may be here. Going to be experimenting on them with a few colours, and generally, it's generally cracking on. So get your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need. This is the paint along series. You know that. I've got to get several sessions done this week because I'm on holiday. Yes, and I'm going to get as much as done as I can. So this is during the day. This is a daytime one. So yeah, that's good. And let's get to the bench and we'll talk. Okay, so I've got my brutes here. Put these glasses on my head, I think. So I'll put these to one side momentarily. What I'm going to start off with is the bases of these, and possibly draw a line down the side of their trousers, marking them as policemen or policewomen in this case. Yeah, but we shall see on that one. I'll do the bases first. That's going to require Longbeard Grey, which I have here. Awesome. Let's get these paints over there. I'm going to need that one. Not going to need Troll Slayer Orange. Let's pack that away. Let's try and pack away on Pink Horror. Let's try and pack away what we can here. Incubi Darks. I never know whether to put that into my blues or my greys. I might put it into my greys, like a blue grey, because that's essentially what it is. Goreful Brown, Doomball Brown, Baylor Brown, Dryad Bark, and what have we got here? Celestial Grey. Keep that one out. It's quite a cool neutral colour. Now I've got to find. I'm so unorganised here. It's untrue, but that's okay. I've just got to find myself a dry brush of sorts. Did have one. There we go. It's not a great one. It's seen better days. Palettes, getting nice and dirty now. It's true I should use a wet palette, I know, but I don't know. Sometimes I just prefer using a normal palette. And let's see what we can see. This dry paint is exceptionally dry, even for a dry paint, you know what I mean? I was gonna have a policy of no blood on the kids' figures, but I'm not sure. I might be about to break that. So putting this on here just to nicely highlight the higher bits in the astrogranite debris. Yes, it's quite disturbing actually, this Longbeard Grey. I've got another one here. I wonder if that's any better. It's a bit yes, it's nice. It's a bit better, this one. I think the other one's a bit too dry, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is much better here. Much better. Right. So I'll just pop a little bit more. On that one, on this kid here, which I think I should be better off with the other glasses on, not quite as strong. Don't need to be quite so clear. close for these. Yeah, that's better. More of a like a sort of mid-range one. Okay, that's that. Definitely going to be doing this kind of basing on all the zombies because yes, because that's my answer. Okay, so that long beard grey is a bit dried up. Wonder if I could revive it at all. Makes you wonder. And you got your drink, tea, coffee, whatever. I've got some mango juice. Gorgeous, gorgeous mango juice. As I say, this dry brush seen better days. But anyway, enough of all that. I was just trying to, get going, get off the starting block there, as it were. So I'm on holiday. Well, it's still the weekend yet, but technically I'm starting holiday next week for the week. Oh my goodness! Let's get rid of this piece of paper towel. Let's get a new one. Yeah, a lot cleaner. Best practice. Always use a new piece of paper towel every session, right? Okay. Why? Because you pick up the old one and you don't know what's clean, what isn't, and then you end up with paint over your hands like I've just done. Anyway, not to worry about that. Right, so that's that. I do need to find... Wasn't very far, was it? Blood for the Blood God. I'm in two minds as to... I've put a little bit of blood on Wanda's underneath her skates there, as if she's skated through some. Which is pretty cool, I think. Put a little bit of blood on. I've got to put some blood on the zombies anyway. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. What brush is this? It is Army Painter. Alright, we're going to put some blood for the Blood God down. Put it on these zombies here. Actually, no, I'm going to do their trousers first, so I'm just going to if I was to do that, yeah, that's all I'm going to do on him. Just a little blob there. See, this brush isn't very good. I know good brushes you don't need them in a point, but this one you kind of do with Blood for the Blood God. Because, well, it's easier to blob on, isn't it? We're gonna do the side of the trousers. Avaland Sunset, I think. Bit of Avaland Sunset, and yeah, gonna pop some of that onto the palette here. Fill it down a bit. Right. Now I might be able to change glasses. The sun is out again now. It was raining earlier today. Well, light splashes here and there. And it's been very unpredictable, I would say. The weather for the area lately. Well, everywhere, I think. It's been a bit unpredictable. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, so there's one stripe. I'm not gonna kill myself trying to get these, you know, amazingly perfect. I'm just not. Right, okie dokie. That's 1. 3 to go. It's not my favourite thing to do, things like this. Stripes on trousers or pants. I mean, I did some on, I forget his name now. Bunny G. Character is called Bunny G. And I did it. It looks great, but it's not. I'm not the biggest fan of it, you know. I'm enjoying watching Deep Space Nine lately. We're doing that. Just making sure I get the upper bit as well here. Yeah, I've been watching Deep Space Nine. I haven't watched it for quite a few years, so, and to me, it's held up rather well. I think it has. It's certainly aged better than Generations did. I think that aged more, which it would have done. You know, it's bound to. But the prosthetics and the sets on Deep Space Nine are really, really good. Glad I'm doing these stripes, but not, if you know what I mean. As I say, not the biggest fan. Right, that will do. Got the stripes. Time for some mango juice. See now, outside my window, it's clouding over again already. What is that about, eh? Okay. So I'll let them dry a little there. I don't really want to put. Yeah, I'm going to put blood on everyone. I'm going to put blood on the zombies. Some of them need some blood, I think. Get blood for the blood god. Needs to go on some of them. So I don't want to be totally predictable. There. Now here's the one with the axe here. He's called Odin. I'll put a little bit of blood on that. That's it. That's what I'm doing. He's got his blood, she's got her blood. Bit on his. I'm going to leave Bunny G. Wanda's done. Forget her name again. Just little bits, you know. More subtle. I don't think I want any on this one. No, I don't think I do. Leave her there. Okay, happy with that thus far. Once that's dried, they can all be varnished then. So I'll use the side of my sort of painting mat as the varnish to be done area. Now, come back to what's he called? Loo. Concentrate on the loo. Yes, I'll do a little bit of white on our shoes. White star rhymes with white scar. Do you notice that? I'm sure I'm not the only one to have spotted that. Right. Okay. Got a baby pigeon. Well, not a young adolescent pigeon, at least, in our garden. Our courtyard is there. Obviously, the cat's going nuts. He wants to go out and chase him and stuff. And I think he's struggling to fly. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow, see if he's still there, see if I can help him up out of the courtyard. If not, I'll have to call the RSPCA. See if they can do it for me. Because they're protected by the Countryside and Wildlife Act, don't you know? So you've got to be very, very careful. I want to help, but you got to also watch, like parent gulls. They could swoop down if they think you're, you know, threatening their young, even though they're kind of not grown up yet, but they're not babies anymore. He might have fallen into the courtyard and hurt himself, so he might just be resting up and getting his strength up, ready for the big takeoff, as it were. Right. Okay. Nothing too fancy there. I'm not going to pick out laces and right around the shoes. That would just be ridiculous. I think I need some sort of shade on her though. An apothecary white, perhaps, or some other grey shade. I've got any grey shade wash. I'm not entirely sure I do. I've got Agrax shade. Of course, I could use like a light tone. Let's do that. Let's see how I get on with that. Like a light tone shade wash. Let's see how that goes. Right. What brush to use? There's the thing. There is the thing. What brush do I use? Use a regiment brush, I think. Right, I'll put in this light shade wash over majority of the model. Light tone, I should say. Light tone. Light tone wash. We are going to need a brown for her at some point. Doomable brown will do just fine. Or a Rhinox hide. No. Midland. No, Umbral Umber. It's kind of like a Rhinox hide. Kinda. Right, so that, gotta wait for that to dry, and then that's what I'm gonna be using on that. Right, now then, I want to do some experimentation. I've got Iyanden yellow, I've got Nazdrake yellow. I think I'm going to try some Nazdrag Yellow on this fellow's more. Should I do his skin first? Intriguing. Alright, well this is what I've got for zombie skin. And I've got a colour by Vallejo called Buff, which I think will substitute rather nicely for it. So I'm going to use that. There we go. I'm going to water it down. I'll do his skin first. And once I've done his skin, I mean, do his skin first because let's get him on a holder, because I want, see the shirt's got holes in it. This shirt I want to paint Nazdrag yellow. So I am going to paint his face this colour. And this is while I'm while I'm waiting for the other paints to dry. Okay, that's that. These brutes are really quite big, you know, as in fat. Thing is, I don't think you got much more than 4 of each model in this set, so you only really have to come up with 4 ways of doing it. That way you want them to look unique but the same also, if you know what I mean. So, you know, same sort of format as to how you do it. I mean, these guys were really fat in life. They must have been huge. I would say that was his leg there. I mean, it really is a lot of flesh these guys are carrying. I don't know if anybody else is painting any Zombicide out there, but yeah, don't know how you approach it. Okay, just finishing off his left leg, I should say. Again, like I say, I don't want award-winning models. Well, I do if I could snap my fingers and have them done, but I don't have the patience to wait that long. And the thing about painting amazing miniatures, and anybody can do it really, but you do have to have patience. Layering upon layering upon layering requires patience. I think that is him. I think that's him. I think that's a sort of boily thing on him there. got several rips in his clothing here. Just gotta make it look good. Put in the skin where it's showing on the ripped cloth. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be putting a wash over the skin of this zombie anyways. Yeah, so do that first, get the skin done. And that one. So we got another two here that I've chosen. Yeah, I could do with having them all on holders. Put them on there, and then on there. How do you hold your miniatures? Similar sort of way? Onto lids. I mean, I can't afford to buy GW miniature holders for every miniature I'm painting. That would be insane. You talk about painting a horde army, well, this is kind of it. 33 minutes in. Okay, this is a similar sort of deal. Got ripped clothing, like a lot of them. It looks like it could be intestines or intestinal. That's good. Ah, yes. Easier to see from the black. You can see what's the skin, what isn't. Get this on here. Looks like she could also be wearing some sort of bracelet thing. Oh my, this is quite disturbing, this model. Quite disturbing. But these zombie miniatures are really cool now. I mean, you see them on cool mini, and they really are cool miniatures now, I think. Really, really good, and to get them in like these one-piece molds, absolutely amazing, I think. This is pretty cool. Gross but cool. So on my week off, we're getting quotes to have a new shower put in, like we did before in our old house. One of the people that came around is like someone I would have gone to school with when I was a kid here before. So we were just exchanging names of different people we remember, and it's like, wow, what happened to this? I discovered, I knew one of my old friends, school friends, died in a car accident years and years ago. But what I didn't realise was that one of my other friends died in the same accident. They were driving the other car. They both killed themselves, in the accident. And I'm like, oh wow, that is really tragic. And that's a shame. That really is a shame. The names were Adrian Moore and Paul Herford. Yeah, I have fond memories of them, so it was a little bit gutting to find out these things. Even though they happened, my goodness knows how many years ago now in my past, but you know, it's just like it's just happened, really. So I know Paul is one person I won't be able to reconnect with. That's a shame. It really is. These are going to be, I think this particular model of brute is going to be particularly difficult. I think so. It's difficult to see how you can't always tell how they're going to come out. This one's going to be one of the easier ones. It's got less skin on him to do, you know. But I mean, in general, these brutes are really disgusting. Okay. We're nearly there. He's got an axe in his shoulder. He's got a security band on his arm. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Right, so I think stop on those there. Have some more mango juice. Just bear with me. Oh, it's actually a smoothie, so it's really rather quite nice. Wow. Well, shall I go ahead and varnish those other ones? I think I should, don't you? I'll just let them dry a little more. I've got these unique ones to do. Nun, Lawnmower Man, the Cat Lady. Where's the nun? The nun is here. Got some bits of white on this card here. I wonder if I could the white on the inside of her sleeve, as the picture suggests. I'm okay for suggestions, you know, it's cool. I'm going to do a black contrast on her, and I am kind of going to need to have this bit done already. There. I suspect I will put the contrast paint on, then I'll have to redo the areas of white again, I suspect. She could be ready for some contrast. The Lawnmower Man has got a kind of a red, orangey red outfit on. More like the prison jumpsuit. I don't think I've got any contrast hint of that orangeness. But I have got orange, you know, that said. Asterath red, which is a dry paint and is exactly the colour he's got there. What I would need for that is a newer dry brush. So that's a base brush. But if I could dry brush there, newer dry brush. I could do with checking it. He's got black caps, right? Aster red. It's a very orangey red. Okay, so we're looking at, so I could put this on. Yeah, I could put that on him. Asterath red. Do his gloves a different colour. I think it's funny how people keep filling up his strimmer with petrol. So he keeps going. Yeah. That's the lawnmower man done. The crazy cat lady, or the cat lady. And she's got a brown coat with a green sort of hood on it, or a scarf tied around her head. Yeah, still put that one on the back burner. Bit more mango. Could I? Yeah, I could put some Aster Granite Debris into that one. Just gotta find a suitable brush. I'll take these glasses off. I need the other glasses on now. Still gotta find the suitable brush though. That's not it. But might be it. I did the first edition of Zombicide Aster Granite with a brush, and I thought it came out really, really well. And years later I got the texture tool. Thought that was the bee's knees, but now I realise it's not as good as doing it with a brush. It just isn't. You cannot avoid getting it over the shoes with the texture tool, whereas you can with a brush. Right, so I'll let that dry on her. So that's good. What time have we got here? 50 minutes. Wow, doesn't the time go quickly? I'd still like to experiment with my Nazdreg Yellow on this zombie. So I'm looking to put it on his shirt. I'll have to be very careful with my shade wash on the skin for this one. But this is looking fantastic, yeah. Yeah, liking that. Liking that a lot. That's really good. I like that. So, wow, you mean almost at the end of the video already, but do let me know what you have been working on during this video. I love to read about that, I really do. You guys know that. I forgot to bring some stuff. I got some stuff from my hobby shop today to bring up. And put on my retirement shelf, but I keep forgetting to bring it up. Right, okay. Ooh, that is gross. Right. What was this? Don't know about his jacket, Mr. Security Guard. I mean, he doesn't look like a proper security guard, if you know what I mean. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. That's a strange coat that he's wearing there. I mean, he could be someone in fancy dress. I don't know. But so far, the contrast paints are working well on the zombies. And I'll give them all a good time to, dry. It's proving to me one thing: contrast or speed paint definitely the way to go with the clothes. Yeah, I think try a blue. We've got a High Lord blue. I've used that before though, haven't I? Talasaur blue contrast. Use that on his shorts, I think. Do that. Time have we got here? 56 minutes. Right, well, if I just do his shorts, then we can call it a day. And it could be a denim type of material. And then they might not be. He's got something. He's got like a belt, and then I don't know if that's the rim of his pants or what. I've no idea. I'm just going to colour this all in with Talasaur blue. Anything mistakes I make, I'm just going to blob blood for the blood god over. That's what I do on zombies. Yeah. do. Alright, well. Don't know what that is on his pouch there, but alright. Got there. I could maybe do this on his jacket. Blue security guard jacket. Once you tidy them up, I suppose they'll look quite good, particularly like hair and things like that. Yeah, so I've been watching Deep Space Nine. I'm still on the first season at the moment. Rewatching it, I should say. So Commander Sisko is still Commander Sisko, not Captain Sisko. I can't remember when he becomes captain. I really can't. I remember liking it, and I first saw it, I was thinking, oh, about time he got made captain. He's basically doing that job anyway. There we are. Blue. Alright, security on his armband later. Well, I think I think we'll call it a day there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you've made it to the end, thank you. Well done. I got some stuff done. Not as much as I'd have hoped, but I got some stuff done, and that's the name of the game. And I hope you did too. And together we're ridding our worlds of unpainted miniatures, and I'm another step closer to be able to play Zombicide. I just want to play the damn thing. I want to play the game. Yeah, so we'll see. Thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you guys on another video. Please like, share, subscribe. All that other good stuff. See you around. Bye, folks. Bye bye.